Welcome back. We are having some spiritless fun at Swizzle Market. And joining me is Crystal, and Swizzle Market is the first non-alcoholic market here in Fort Wayne. Hi, Crystal.
Hello.
Okay, we're having some fun, or we're about to.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, so I've hopped behind the bar now, and we're going to discuss how people can really enjoy a cocktail without having the alcohol.
Yes, absolutely. I think it's important to have an alcohol-free spirit.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, not every mocktail, although I'll admit I'm not a fan of that term, needs to have an alcohol-free spirit, but I do think it needs to have something that really elevates it beyond, a Shirley Temple.
Right. So now let's dive into the fact that it was made with ritual, but you all have so many different options.
We do.
Which is so cool. And
We
so
do.
we're going to do a little tasting. I've never had in a tequila before, so we're going to see what it's like.
Yeah.
So where should we start?
I would say we start down here.
Okay.
Let's start with actually Danny Trejo. Okay. So I don't know if you recognize him from the label, but he's a famous movie star.
Okay.
And,
yes, actually.
He's been sober since 1967, and now he's in the alcohol-free spirit world.
So when I first smelled it, it smells spicy, which is surprising. It's light. Ooh, is it jalapeno?
Well, I'm not sure what kind of pepper they use.
It's a spiciness in it that I like.
Yes. So all
of
the spirits use pepper to mimic that burn. So you'll taste different kind of pepper flavors as you go through.
Okay.
And that's a Blanco, so it's going to be a light of the lighter ones.
Okay, wonderful. Let's move on. So
this is all mauve.
Okay. So what's special about this one?
Well, this one really focuses on the agave.
I get that undertone.
Yeah.
That agave taste. That's nice in it. And I feel like agave really is what makes tequila.
Yes, absolutely.
But it's so funny. It's like light, like water
It
too.
is.
Like it's
Well,
weird.
I mean, let's be real, because there's not the alcohol, they've got to fill it with something. So there is a water component to it. But as we're starting light, and we're going darker and heavier and spicier.
Okay.
So kind of like when you drink wine, you want to start with the lights and the whites, and then you get a little bit deeper as you go. We kind of do the same thing when we do tasting of the alcohol-free spirits.
And so the Almave, this is their Reposado version. Okay.
Yes.
Oh, okay. It smells like Reposado.
Right?
I can smell the vanilla. Okay. Okay. Wow. That is very similar, especially between the two, the Blanco and the Reposado.
I kind of feel like it has a little bit of a fall flavor to it, which I haven't quite figured out how I feel about that in my tequila, but I'm going to go with it.
But see, I love Reposado.
Oh, yes.
So this is good.
This is good.
This is good. Okay. Huh. I'm learning some things. I like it. Okay.
So now we're going over to Ritual, which you had in your margarita. It's a little bit smokier, a little bit more of a mesquite.
Huh.
Takes it on a different level, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. This one has a little bit more thickness to it.
Yes, so the
which is
viscosity is a big problem, or a big challenge, I guess, with alcohol-free, because if you think about the texture of alcohol versus not, because you don't want to drink water. You want to drink something else, right?
They accomplished it there, which is great.
So this is free spirits. They add B3 and B6 to theirs. So if you're just needing a little vitamin kick.
Spice. Oh, really?
Uh-huh.
Okay, healthy and healthy.
Right? You're going to walk away hydrated.
Okay, Got a little spice in that. This one hits you at the end. So the cool thing is, I don't know if people do this here, but you know how people like to take shots?
Yes.
I'm not a shots person, but I feel like they can get what they want to. They just take this back, get that little burn.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Now we've been known to do that with our kava. So people like the kava shot.
Okay.
Like I just want a little calming.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is HP Agave. It's another Reposado. It's from Canada.
You know what this smells like? I'm being honest here. Listerine, like mouthwash. This one.
Well, let's hope it doesn't taste that way.
Right. That one gets you in the nose. Okay. This one is kind of oceany. You know?
A little, yeah.
Like it has a different vibe. Completely.
Yeah.
Okay, not bad.
Okay, and then now we're going to go with our mezcal.
I love mezcal. Okay.
So, mezcal, is going to have the smoke.
Yes.
Right? It's going to have that smoky feeling. Now this one is I would say this is a full bodied. It's from Monday.
Okay. It's there. But I feel like one of the other ones had a little bit more of that smoky heat on it.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, yeah. This could be a little bit more funkier.
Yeah. So that goes in like our smoldering cherry cocktail. I think, you know, it gives it that depth and richness that a regular tequila can't really bring to the table or to the drink. So did you have a favorite?
Was so fun. Oh, yes. This
one.
That reposado, they
was
hit
so
it
good, right?
with those notes, yes. Very, like you said, earthy and the holiday kind of feel to it, but that vanilla.
Oh, yeah.
So good. Okay.
Well, now you have an idea of which tequila, if you were to go shopping.
Yeah.
Which one to get?
Everyone at home can do this same tasting for just $5.
Yes.
Okay. Well, cheers to spiritless tequila, and then now on to the bourbon. Okay, now it's time to have some bourbon fun, Crystal. Okay, so what do you think about the bourbons here?
The bourbons, I'm a big bourbon fan, so I was a little skeptical because my bar was set pretty high. I was an old-fashioned fan.
Okay.
That was my drink of choice. Yeah. And so I've had to, when people come in and they say, I really want an old-fashioned, I have to just be honest and say, we can't do an NA old-fashioned. You're just gonna have to mourn the loss that you're never gonna have one again and find something else that brings you joy.
So now let's taste the bourbons, the NA bourbons.
So we have 5 different options here, and they kind of range from that light and oaty, kind of going over to that smoky, more concentrated, deeper flavor.
Okay. Awesome, so right here?
Yes.
Okay.
So this is cut above.
Okay. Oh,
Let me know if you taste those
smell. Oats. Yes. It smells so good. I just want to keep smelling it. Kind of like walnut or something.
We'll make you a candle.
Right. That tasted different than I thought.
Taste some oats in there. Toasted oats.
Toasted oats, yes. Very toasted. That is fun. Yeah, it's a light taste, like you said.
Yeah.
You know, you want something that has that little bite. That one don't quite have it, but if you like
we're starting light.
We're starting light and going. So that has a little bite. Okay, the next one.
So this is Free Spirits. Now they're more of the corn, caramel, clove, and they are the ones that have the vitamin B3 and B6 in them.
It smells like apple cider vinegar. Okay, I can taste why it's healthy. Yeah.
Fair enough. Okay. So this is Ritual. We're going to get a little bit more of that oak and vanilla caramel.
Yeah, nice smells.
Little smoky.
Again, they're good with that texture, that thickness. You get that fullness in your mouth. That's nice.
Now this is Spiritless Kentucky 74, so that's the one that we used in your drink.
Okay. Okay, so far, closest thing. Okay, I see they got the Kentucky name in it.
Yes.
Try to signal something, okay.
And this one is a distillate, so it actually started as bourbon. They took the alcohol out, so that's why you have that familiar flavor, right? While the others kind of started from scratch, and they created their own flavor profile.
All right, on to the last. And which one is this one?
Okay, so this is Monday. This one's going to be one more that full body. If you remember the mezcal that you had at the last time around. So this is the same company.
Okay, has a nutty taste to it too. Okay, that's not bad. That's interesting. That's if you want to play a little bit with the difference. But whoa, that Kentucky 75. That really did it.
Right?
Yes.
So what's interesting is none of these are really meant to be drunk alone. They're meant to be drunk in a cocktail.
Right.
So the idea is that you find the favorite that speaks to you. And I can tell you after selling all of these, everyone will have a different favorite.
Yes.
And that's why the tastings are so nice.
It is. Okay, so people can taste it. If they do one tasting of a certain spirit, that's $5. If they add on another one,
it goes up to 10, and then anher 15. So you can see the cycle here.
Yes. And then you can just, choose the best one, and then you all will whip up. And these are NA. You all will whip up one of your specialty cocktails.
Yes.
Okay, yay.